Hello pilots of the internet and welcome back to Foldable Flight. I know that it has been a minute since I've posted any videos to this channel, but I hope that you will forgive me because I'm about to teach you one of the very best paper airplanes that I have ever designed. Ballista is an incredible paper airplane that locks in this very aerodynamic, three-dimensional shape, and because of that, this plane easily flies over 100 feet. Even better than that, this plane is easy to fold, and it's my belief that anyone watching this video with just a little bit of practice can fold this plane. All you will need in order to fold Ballista is an 8.5 by 11 or A4 sheet of paper, and we will begin by folding the right edge to the left edge. The next step is to go ahead and open your paper up and flip it over so that you have a mountain crease here in the center. And we're going to fold the top 2 inches of the paper down. And this is just an estimation. Anything close to 2 inches is great. Now go ahead and flip your paper back over. And we're going to fold this top edge here into the center, but we want to leave a little bit of a gap. So make this edge parallel to the center crease, but don't take it all the way to it. I like to leave a gap of about 1/8 of an inch. Okay, and I'll do the same thing on the other side, and I'm just trying to visually match up my gaps. You could fold the paper in half, like so, and book match it, but I find that I'm actually just as accurate if I do this just visually. And your plane should look like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold this to this edge here. So I'm just taking this outer edge, and I really want to control this layer as I fold this in so that the layer doesn't move. So pin that down with one hand, fold it in to that edge, just like so. And when you're content with your alignment, go ahead and place your crease. Now go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I pin it down with my right hand, fold in with my left. And your plane should now look like this. Next, go ahead and fold the outer edge in once again, and we're lining it up with this new edge that we have here. And the same thing, you really want to control that layer as you're folding in. Like so. And then you make your crease on the outside, and now we're going to do that on the left side as well. And this is obviously very thick at the front, so you really got to work on that as you place your crease. I know it's a little bit difficult just because of the thickness of the paper. And hopefully your plane now looks like this and it's nice and symmetrical. If it's not symmetrical, that's okay. I think you'll be fine anyways. And we're ready now to go ahead and fold the plane in half, putting all these layers into the middle of the plane. And we can set it on its side like so, and we're ready to fold the wings. Now, we're going to basically be folding this edge here to land on the bottom edge, but because this area at the front is so thick, we actually need to start our wing crease more like here rather than all the way at the front of the plane. And I'm going to land the back edge of the wing right on that point there. And now that I've done that on one side, I'm going to flip it over, but first I want to actually unfold that wing because it's very hard to fold both wings at the same time. And now I'm going to fold this wing to match, starting my wing crease at the same exact point. And because I don't actually have that other wing folded, I can't just book match this one to it. So before I really place my crease in the back, I want to make sure that that crease is going to end up at the same point as the other one. And you can see this is just a tiny bit higher in the back, so I'm going to lower that crease just a little bit before I place it. And then I'll reinforce my crease all the way up to the front, like so. And you can see my plane is looking pretty good from the back now. And we are almost done, but we still need to fold the locking mechanism for the plane. So I'm going to set it on its side again. And I'm going to fold from this point right here, where this layer is intersecting the bottom edge. And I'm going to fold to this point where that crease is intersecting the back edge. So those two reference points, I'm folding from one to the other. And I'm folding both tabs here at the back. And once I've done that, I can open up one of the tabs. And I'm going to fold this little triangle that goes past this edge here, just over that layer. And then I can tuck it into this pocket. So you can see I've folded this, now I'm just folding it into that pocket there. Like so. And now I'll go ahead and fold this little triangle over the edge of the layer on top of it. And I'm ready now to tuck this tab into the same pocket that I tucked to the first one. So I'm just swinging that there and kind of curling this enough that I can tuck that point into that pocket. And now these two tabs are kind of one tab, and I can just tuck that tab into this big pocket at the back of the plane. And now, once I reinforce my wing creases and set my wings to the appropriate angle, which I think is just very, very slightly upward. So it has just a tiny, tiny bit of dihedral angle. Flat is fine too. Now this is a finished plane. The asymmetry of this locking mechanism, though, will make the plane tend to spiral a little bit. And so if it's spiraling clockwise, so in this direction here, you can bend the back edge of the left wing up just slightly and the rudder just slightly to the left, and that will help to compensate for the spin. If it's spinning in the opposite direction, you do just the opposite, bending the back edge of the right wing up and the rudder slightly to the right. And with that, good luck flying your plane.